This is Govana, tell what you girl Lex. Give me the best and the real. And we're gonna jump right into it. Bunch of news, bunch of updates, bunch of new music, and let's get right into it. Leading back up to last week's episode in regards to Vybz Kartel's court case, we have a lot more to entail, and there's some key factors that we need to understand of why he's not released yet and what will be happening in the future. The main key factor that the lawyers are representing for is his health. Number two, the key factor that we have to understand that the prosecutors are doing whatever it takes to get a retrial, or that's what it seems like. They had stated, and I quote, "The state will have to bear the cost of a retrial." Of course, that had many people in the uproar because they're trying to figure out how can we afford another retrial as if a trial had not occurred over the last couple of years. If, in fact, there is a retrial, if, not saying there is, it will be taking place in 2025. Another key factor to keep in mind is that being that this case has been ongoing since approximately 2013, we have to understand that not many of the witnesses can be located again, in addition to some of the evidence being tampered with as well. Courts will be determining whether or not there will be a retrial no later than July. Just to go back into the timeline, back in March, the Privy Council had quashed the trial due to tampering of evidence. Then moving along into earlier June, when the lawyers went against the courts, submitting a habeas corpus application, which was denied because they stated that there was nothing against the constitutional. August 23 of last year, dancehall artist Medic went missing without a trace. As of earlier this year, skeletal remains were found. They were unsure whether or not it belonged to the dancehall artist. As of June 2024, they confirmed that the skeletal remains that were found back in February earlier this year were indeed dancehall artist Medic. According to the report, there was gunshot wounds that were found during the autopsy. As of right now, the investigation is still pending to find out what exactly happened when Medic went missing. Minister Marion Hall, formerly known as Lady Saul, put a cryptic message on social media, which you can see here. She then followed up on Instagram, posting this picture here, stating that she'll be releasing a new dancehall track called The Way I'ma Love You. While many are still concerned of how is she reaching back in the dancehall as she had converted over to Christianity and gave her life to God. However, she then posted this picture with this caption stating, "As of right now, there was no release dates if this dancehall song will be coming or if this is a tactic for others to follow into her Christianity faith. Whichever direction Miss Marion Hall decides to lead to, we wish her the best in all of her endeavors." Spice celebrates 25 years in music with a new album called Mirror 25. She posted this letter on Instagram to her fans and supporters of how much this album means to her. New song on June 14 called 2085, which is pretty much speaking about the truths that have happened in her life throughout the 25 years in music. However,
one line must up the wall of social media.
Many wondered who is the worker that she referred to in that line. However, there were some individuals who were very strong about her relating back to the incident that occurred in 2020 with her former dancer Danger and her ex-fiance, who was allegedly a part of an SA accusation. Of course, many had a lot to say, including Danger and her sister Tall coming out with various different posts on social media as well. And of course, Spice came on live to address these allegations that were being said about her. In addition to Spice addressing these accusations, she also brought up another situation with a former associate of hers, which was named RT Boss, and as we now know, Pastor Smith, allegedly exposing him for accusations in regards of SA with a minor. Shenseea is definitely making strides with her new album Never Gets Late here by performing 2 of her songs off the album at The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, which we can see here.
Performing Keep a Place and Never Never from her new album Never Gets Late here. Give it up for Shenseea!
Back in December of 2023, Sister Kalonji was in the spotlight for a viral video of him burning a plaque received by DJ Khaled for his contribution on the album. During an interview with The Fix, a question was asked what occurred for him to actually burn the plaque. And he simply stated because his name was too small.
The business issue. The whole principle about it was that I can't see my name. with this miniature font, I can't see my name, and it was my name that you love so much that brought you to that stage. So I can't see my name. My name represents Jamaica. It's just that it's spelled Sizzla. It's still Jamaica.
Who's that? Govy in the city, yeah.
Governor was in the city, specifically New York City, with Audio Mac, which he had a private listening party for his new album Legacy, which will be coming out on June 28th. And that is it for Wagwan Dancehall, giving you the best of the best and the real of the real. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at Wagwan Dancehall.